Okay, before I get into the boring stuff, for everybody else, what kind of video do you want to see next when I come back? Funny, crazy, Laparkin, flippin', ninja in, shirt ninja, whatever? Leave that in the comments for me so I can work on that while I'm gone, while I'm taking my break. All right? Did you leave that in the comments? Just let me know so I can hook that up for you because I like hooking it up. Okay. Now, if that's all you wanted to do and don't like the boring, heavy stuff, it's time to go. Peace. It's okay. You don't have to like the heavy, serious stuff. It's okay to like the other stuff. I like it too. They're both awesome to me. Okay, now to the other stuff. So, I am literally obsessed with changing the world, the city. That's all I think about. How to actively improve the environment, the surroundings, people, myself. That's all I think about all day long. All day long. And I have to take breaks. I have to take a lot of breaks. And in those breaks, I play video games and stuff. But that's not what I wanted to talk about here. Remember, those of you who've been watching for a year, remember last year when I tried to raise $16,000 for a charity in a month? I'm going to try that again this month. And it's cool because today, October 2nd, is Gandhi's birthday. And it's International Day for Peace. And I think this is something I'm going to try every year, is come up with some amount. I'm going to stick with 16,000 again because I didn't make it last year. And every year I'm going to try to, get together a team and raise that money for various causes. And if you'd like to know more about that, check out the more info in the YouTube box. And I'll have that there. But I'm going to give you a range of things that you could do to transform the world, your world, whatever. I have 4. I think I wrote them down. 1, you can join me on my excursion to raise $16,000 in a month and see what happens. You don't even have to donate your own money. You can help me with the recruiting process and stuff. And I'm starting that in a Facebook thing. Boom, you can check out the links on the side. Number 2. Oh, you gotta vote. I saw some video this morning called Don't Vote. I'll put a link to it. And it's a bunch of actors and stuff, whatever. But then they give a link to a YouTube page that will give you the instructions to register to vote. Because I guess, I'm not super familiar, but I guess every state has different requirements for the registration for voting. In Wisconsin, you can register on the same day that you vote. You got to bring an ID and stuff. I recommend registering beforehand. You don't want to, have that all mucked up. But go to the link, watch the funny video, go to the link, and you just put in your information, and what Google will do is take you to your state's procedure for registering to vote. If you have questions, if you run into questions, you can throw them in the comments, and I'll even help. Or maybe somebody will help. But yeah, vote. And you don't have to do all 4 of these. Pick one, the one that sounds cool to you. So we got $16,000 vote. Oh, the bailout. I love economics, and I'm reading about it all the time, but I don't follow the news normally. But this bailout thing is, people have asked me here and there about it. What do I think about it? And what I'm going to do is direct you to the person I ask when I have questions about this stuff. My friend Jaylick, he put up a blog post that has Ron Paul's analysis on what's going on with the bailout. And I think it's good. I read it. If you have questions about it, post it there. You could actually, if people are really into it and want to hear what I think, leave some comments and I will make another video about what I think. That's fine with me. I have to do more homework, honestly, because I don't pay attention to it. And number 4, last and certainly not least, is if you're in Milwaukee or close to Milwaukee, Madison, Chicago, whatever, this weekend there will be this thing called Barcamp. And it'll be my first time going. But what it looks like it is a bunch of nerds get together and do nerdly things for 32 hours straight. So you can bring your laptop, you can bring a computer, and there's no real There aren't any really rules. It's kind of unstructured. And we all just get together and act nerdly for 32 hours straight. I'm going to get there a little late. I'll get there at about 5 or 6 p.m. on this Saturday. But, yeah, if you happen to be able to come, that's cool. Come check it out. And it's free. And I'm going to put the link to that information over there. And that's it. And I want to thank Kevin. I don't know who Kevin is, but he leaves me good comments and links and stuff on my blog. And I follow them. And I watched that whole presentation about blogging on the one you gave me the link to. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to try to... I've been blogging for a long time, but I just kind of do it. And I don't, it was more for me than, and my mom. Anyway, it's the end of my rambling. I know I said I wasn't going to be on here for a week, but when do I ever follow those instructions? Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Oh, and some guys are going to put together a MilTownKlan weekly show. We're working on that. And if you want to get a hold of me or anything, a really easy way now is through that Ning social networking site. I'm not getting a bunch of messages on there. So if you register to the site, you click on my face or whatever, and you send me a message, I'll read it and I'll write you back. So, and there's a ton of projects going on that if you wanted to help out with something and you felt that you had some skills to share, get on there and get a hold of me or talk to the other people on there, and let's get working on stuff because it's fun. And totally Shirt Ninja approved. Alright guys, peace.